right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome this evening to this game. Mount Zion 7th grade girls basketball against Charleston. And Mount Zion starts off with the basketball here and gets a shot up as Maddie Austin gets a rebound, gets it over to Abby Ethel, who then puts it in. So nice start there for Mount Zion. And Charleston starts their offense now. And gets a layup just off for number 13 for Charleston. And they're going to start that back up again. And defended well by Abby Ethel. That's going to be a jump ball. Ella Hines against Abby Ethel, and that's going to go to Charleston. Taylor Rook taking the ball out of bounds for Charleston. And that ball's going to be out of bounds and going to Mount Zion. So Mount Zion up on a 2-0 start. And Bella Rhodes tosses the ball in for Mount Zion as Abby Ethel, point guard for Mount Zion, gets it over to Maddie Austin. She looks at Stock down below. Stock immediately faces up, gets a shot off, and that's just going to be too much as it's rebounded there by Reese Good. And back the other way comes Charleston as Ella Hines is handling point for them. And that's going to be a jump ball. And ball back to Mount Zion on the possession there as we get our second jump ball of the game. Bella Rhodes takes it out for Mount Zion. Charleston starting in that 2-3 zone. You get the ball inside, shot goes off, but that's just a little too much there. And ball's going to be out of bounds for Charleston. Mount Zion in a press. Gives up her dribble, and that ball's stolen away by Gabby Wisher, and she's going to just miss on the layup there. It's a rebound for Ella Hines going back the other way, and that ball's tipped out of bounds by Abby Ethel, and now we're going back the other direction, or still going the same direction. Mount Zion defending in man-to-man. And the ball's inbounded. It's Raylan Cox penetrating. She's going to get all the way to the basket and just off on the layup. Nice defense there by Maddie Austin. And rebound goes to Abby Ethel, who fires the ball way out ahead to Gabby Wisher, who's got a wide open layup, and she converts. Well done, both girls there. Well done on the pass and well done on the shot. And here comes Raylan Cox, and then stolen away by Maddie Austin. Almost steps out of bounds, gets the ball to Bella Rhodes. Bella Rhodes with the lay-in. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. Let's see the replay of that long layup. Nice feed. And Charleston having trouble getting the basketball in. And ball almost stolen away. And it is stolen away that time by Abby Ethel. Looking up the floor. Gets it out to Maddie Austin. Maddie Austin for three. Just off the back iron. Gabby Wisher with the rebound. And outlet pass is stolen away by Hines. And that's going to be a jump ball. While we do that, let's see a replay of that steal by Maddie Austin. And the lay-in just gets it over to Abby Ethel. Nice play there by the Lady Braves. Ball tipped out of bounds by Warrensburg. Back to Mount Zion. Bella Rhodes taking it out. And she gets it into Maddie Austin. Maddie Austin gets a shot off. It's too long. Rebound by Good, and ball knocked out of her hands. Little battle on the floor there, and we're going to have another jump ball. So quite a few jump balls already. And looks like that's going to be a foul against Maddie Austin. And timeout for a substitution. Looks like we're going to have Savannah Byler in for Maddie Austin. And we're going to have a replay, or a fast break. That's Hines coming down the floor, blocked by Ethel. And not getting much inside there as Warrensburg to get a cutting basket. Hines gets a shot up. She's going to be off. That's a rebound by Wisher. And that ball's going to be another jump ball. So with 2:29 here in the first, it's 6-0. Lady Braves 7th grade. And that ball's going to be stolen away. Another scruffle on the floor, and we're going to have another jump ball. Quite a few jump balls already as we've got some aggressive defenses here. And girls just having a hard time keeping the basketball. And we got a fast break. Hines, Ethel giving chase. And Ethel's going to get the rebound. She looks ahead right away, finds Wisher. Wisher's going to have a layup, and she's going to convert, giving Mount Zion an 8-0 lead. Cox bringing the ball down the floor, breaking the press, still got the ball, looking inside, nothing there. And that pass just deflected a little bit, so Cox throws a shot up. Wisher with the rebound. Ethel looking up the floor. Nice job stopping the dribble there. Did Rook. And Bella Rhodes gets it over to Wisher. Wisher with the shot from the outside. That's going to be just off. And that ball's going to go to Warrensburg. And we're going to have another substitution in here. Lizzie Bolliard's coming in. She's replacing Stock. And she's going to catch the ball. But that ball's just out of bounds as Ashley caught the ball, but she was right on the line as she did, and she took one step and was out of bounds. So it's Mount Zion's basketball again, up 8-0 here late in the first quarter. Ethel tosses over, tries to find Byler, but can't quite get the ball over there. Ethel with the ball, gets it to Byler in the corner. Gets it back to a cutting Ethel. She's going to shoot a jumper, not quite on. Ethel gets her own rebound. Looking inside, gets it over to Byler. Byler's going to shoot off for the outside. And that rebound stolen back away as Hines was trying to fight for the rebound that was tipped by Good, and Evie Ethels takes it away. And so that ball's going to go to Mount Zion. Bella Rhodes passes into Ethel. Bella Rhodes gets it to Wisher on the inside. She's got a little shot from the short corner. That's going to be off. Good rebound by Good. Reese Good passes the ball up. Hines with the basketball, trying to find some room. Ball back out to Rook, being guarded by Wisher. Needing some help up there. Nothing going, and that's going to be another jump ball here. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. And we're going to see Haley Hahn come in the game. So Haley Hahn coming in the game to replace Bella Rhodes. Ball the corner to Hahn. And that ball just getting tipped out of bounds by Rook. And actually it looks like that ball was off of Hahn. So it's going back to Charleston. They get the ball in, and then the ball's tipped from behind by Ethel. Cox is trying to get that ball and go, and not having a whole lot of success in that as she gets the ball tipped from behind by Ethel. Good defense by Mount Zion, but it looks like a long pass gets up to Ashley, and she's trying to get the ball out. Nothing going there. 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Rupp trying to get the ball in. Mount Zion playing really tight man-to-man defense, and that ball is going to be tipped out of bounds by Byler that time. Charleston just having a real hard time getting that basketball in. They finally do get the ball into good, and a little breakaway layup that's going to be off. Shot is off by Ashley, and rebound goes right back in the hands of Hines, who's going to score first points of the game just before the end of the first quarter. Nice job of Ella Hines sticking with it, and that's going to conclude the first quarter as Mount Zion is up 8-2 for Charleston in the first quarter of the 7th grade game here. While we have a second, I want to thank all of our sponsors for Braves TV, ADM and ADMCares, Decatur Dental Care, Kevin Fritzsche of Brinkoetter Realtors, Land of Lincoln Credit Union, Mount Zion Foundation for Quality Education, Peerless Cleaners, Staley Credit Union, 217 Wiffleball Classic, and Wilson Garage Doors. We want to thank all of those sponsors. It's been a pleasure to see these young Mount Zion girls basketball players as they've really grown this year in just the short amount of time that they've already been playing. Just over the month that they've been going, they've really shown a lot of poise there. You know, one of the big bright spots is, you know, the fact that the girls are looking up the floor now, looking at the basket when they get the basketball in their hands, you know, not in such a big hurry to get rid of it. So that's all a big plus. So very proud of the ladies there for that effort. And we're going to start the second quarter for this game. Looks like we've got Bolliard, Byler, Austin, Wisher, and Ethel on the floor for Mount Zion. Brooks taking the ball out for Charleston. Looks down the floor, gets it into Cox. Cox trying to find some room, and there just isn't any, but they're going to call offensive foul against Cox. As they're just, I think she might have cleared out with her elbow there. And the ball's in Ethel. Ethel gets the ball over to Austin. Austin looks inside right away to Wisher and loses the handle, gets it to Byler, back to Ethel. Gets it over to Austin. Austin's looking for some space. She wants to penetrate. Gets it inside to Wisher. Back to Ethel. Ethel shot fakes. It gets it back to Austin. Austin from the outside. Oh, just rattles in and out. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. Nice shot there by Maddie Austin. Not a bad offensive set there for Mount Zion. And again, having a hard time getting that ball. And as Izzy Bolliard, she ends up tipping that ball, and it's going to stay with Charleston. And ball comes into Cox, coming down the sideline, guarded by Austin. And still putting herself in a tough spot there. Does Cox, just dribbling down to the side and then just giving her dribble up. And we're going to have a substitution. Looks like Marley Zaniga. It's either Zaniga or Zaniga. I apologize for pronouncing that wrong. And long pass into Hines, wide open, and she drains it. Nice look there from out of bounds. Excellent work. Leading her to the basket, getting that layup. And it's an 8-4 game. Ethel gets the ball over to Byler. She looks inside. Bolliard shot fakes, gets it back out to Byler. Maddie Austin with the rebound. Gets it to Ethel. Ethel, nice job dribbling to her left. Shot goes in and out, and that's going to be a rebound tie up. And actually, it looks like there's going to be a foul as Lila Stock comes back in the game for Izzy Bolliard. And Abby Ethel steals the ball, shoots it up, going to be just off. Good rebound by Byler. She tries to get it right back out to Ethel, but nothing going. And Charleston comes back with the ball. Hines goes to the basket, almost has another layup, but that's blocked by Austin. The referee thought there was a little bit too much contact there, so that's going to be a foul on Austin. And so Hines is going to go to the free throw line. And just off on the first one. Bella Rhodes coming back in the game. She's going to give Maddie Austin a break. And Hines, no good on the second one. Good rebound by Wisher. Gets the ball out to Ethel. Ethel looking down the floor. Sees Byler, decides to keep it. And ball goes to Rhodes. Back to Ethel. Ethel reverses the ball to Byler. Byler looks to penetrate. Ball stolen away. Nice steal there by Rook. She's dribbling down the floor, trying to find some space, and she's going to travel. Took one too many steps, kind of took a hop there, and that's going to be a turnover for Charleston after a real nice steal there by Rook. Charleston still in that 2-3 zone. Mount Zion trying to attack it with a 1-3-1 look as they put the ball inside to Stock. Stock with a good shot, gets her own offensive rebound. Out to Byler. Byler shoots from the outside. That's going to be just off. And rebound goes to Charleston as that's going to be a jump ball. Looks like we had Wisher getting tied up there with Ashley. And ball knocked right back into Bella Rhodes' hand by Ashley. We're going to have Cox coming back in the game. She's coming back in for Good, Reese Good. And ball deflected into the hands of Lila Stock, and she just off on her layup. Rebound by Hines. Hines trying to find some space against that press, and that ball's going to be out of bounds. Heading towards our equipment. Fortunately, we had no issue with that. And ball, Byler right away sees Wisher, tries to get her the ball, gets it back out to Ethel. And Ethel just off on her jumper. Mount Zion doing a really nice job of looking in right away against this zone. And those post players are doing a nice job of looking right away, see if there's a post player coming down towards the basket after they catch. Ashley bringing the ball down the floor. Gets the ball over to Rook. Rook trying to find some space there against Wisher. And gets a screen. Nobody to go to. She's tied up. And that's going to be tough to get rid of the basketball. Looking at a possible 5-second call. And good job, heads up by the coach. Going for a 30-second timeout there. And while he takes that timeout, let's take a minute to talk about Decatur Dental Care. They're located at 3737 East US Route 36, and they provide general dentistry for the whole family. The dentists, including Dr. Kelly Clark, Dr. Melissa Burnett, Dr. Charles Stone, and Dr. Brittany Keck-Flory, are currently accepting new patients. Call 217-423-2400 or visit the website at DecaturDentalCare.com to schedule an appointment. From all the staff at Decatur Dental Care, go Braves. Mount Zion in this first half already just putting on that tremendous pressure defensively, making it very difficult for Charleston to do much. Charleston has gotten a couple decent looks at the basket, and a lot of that is from Mount Zion overplaying so much. We've had some girls that are wide open by the basket, and so that's kind of how they've gotten some of those points. So nice job by the Lady Braves in putting that tremendous pressure on there. I'm sure Charleston's going to have to come up with a plan for how to handle that pressure. And as they get the basketball here, Ashley's going to take it out. And they get the ball into Rook. Rook trying to work against Wisher, and she's going to be on the line. Tried to go baseline. There just was no space over there. Wisher doing a nice job of cutting her off. And we are back going the other direction as Ethel looks up the floor. It's the ball to Byler. Byler into Stock. Back out to Ethel. Ethel over to Rhodes. And Rhodes is blocked by Hines. And that ball's going to end up in another jump ball situation for Mount Zion. And Rhodes is taking the basketball out. Finds Ethel right underneath the basket. She's got a wide open layup. Nice pass by Rhodes. Great layup by Ethel, just finding herself some space and there to work. And we're heading back the other direction. Ethel with a steal just takes it out of their hands. Fires it over to Byler. Byler looking to get the ball into Stock, and Stock turns and shoots. That's going to be just off. That rebound's going to be going to Mount. Looks like it's probably going to go to Charleston. Actually, it is Mount Zion lining up. Substitution. Looks like Zuniga's going out. And Rhodes tries to get the ball into Byler. Just goes right into the hands of Charleston. So back the other way comes Rook. Rook being guarded by Wisher. Not finding much space, trying to get off a screen. She does get off a screen, and there is a little confusion. Rook still with the ball in her hands. Finally gets the ball up to Cox. Cox is trying to go to that right side. And going to have a foul against Byler as she bumps into Rook. So Ashley taking the ball out, trying to find some space. Just gets the ball into Good. Good gets the ball to Hines. I'm sorry, that's to Rook. No, Hines, I'm sorry. Hines. Back out to Cox. Cox is going to that same spot. She's going to shoot, and she hits it. That must be why she's been trying to get there all game. That's a good spot for her. She drains it. It's 10-6 score. Ball over to Byler right into Stock. And Stock just off on the shot. And that's going to be another jump ball, so we're going back the other way. Minute 42 left here in the half. Mount Zion still pressing. Ball knocked out of bounds by Byler. And that ball stolen by Ethel, but Ethel's hand was on the line. Charleston coach kind of pulling his hair out here. He needs girls to go off of screens and get open. They do get the ball in that time to Rook. Rook stopped in the backcourt. He needs some help. Gets the ball up to Cox. Cox still trying to find some space. She's up against Byler, and she dribbles the ball out of bounds, so it's going back the other way. And Bella Rhodes bringing the ball in. Ethel kind of pushed and shoved a little bit there, and so the ball goes in the hands of Rook. Gets it up to Hines. Hines doing a nice job of trying to find some space, keeping her handle on the ball. Nice job by Wisher, knocking the ball away, gets it back to Hines. Cox with the ball. She wants to shoot again, and that one's just going to be too long. Rebound. That rebound's good, and then she gets it back to Rook. Rook trying to find some space against Wisher. There's nothing there. And that ball goes to Ashley. Ashley looking for space, but she's going to be fouled by Bella Rhodes. So the ball's going to be out of bounds here. 47 seconds left in the half. And actually, it looks like we're going to have free throws. So we got Cameron Ashley at the free throw line. Shooting 1-and-1, drains the first one. And just a little short on the second one. That ball's out of bounds, and it's going to go to Mount Zion. Ball over to Bella Rhodes. Gets it to Stock. Stock going all the way across court to Byler for a beautiful look. That's going to be just a little off. Nice look by Savannah Byler. Still fighting for the rebound down there. Here comes Rook trying to get her way to the basket. That ball's going to be stolen away by Wisher. Gets it out to Ethel. Ethel gets it down the sideline. She dribbles the ball out of bounds. She didn't quite have enough space there. Probably should have slowed it up a little earlier. So that ball's going to go back to Charleston with 18 seconds left in the half. We're going to have Sophie Mason coming in the game. Sophie Mason coming in there for Wisher. Ball into Cox. Turns and looks, gets the ball stolen away by Byler. 14 seconds left. Ethel gets the ball, looking down the floor, all the way by the basket. Sophie Mason just off. Nice look there by Sophie Mason. Good pass by Ethel. We got coming back the other way is Hines, and that's going to end the half, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got a 10-7 ball game right here in the girls' 7th grade basketball game. We're going to go to halftime. We'll be back right after halftime.
Save money at LLCU by refinancing their auto loan, you'd be surprised at some of the things they spend their extra money on. What would you do with your savings? Because you will save with LLCU, land of Lincoln Credit Union. Bank on learning more.
In an ever-evolving world, we face nutritional challenges that are more dynamic and multifaceted than ever. Challenges that require solutions to make the promise of nutrition accessible and enjoyable to billions of people in millions of different ways. Challenges that require game-changing innovation, matched with tried and tested know-how. Challenges that demand reaching across continents and cultures. Challenges that call for ingredients from nature that enrich the lives of people and the animals they care for. Challenges that require creativity, flexibility, and foresight. These are the challenges ADM is made for. We are multifaceted and always advancing, full of insight, ingenuity, and possibilities that span the globe. We empower food's journey through every stage of the nutrition supply chain, from the harvest to homes around the world, and from the seed of an idea to full formula solutions that anticipate emerging demands. We connect the dots between nature and nourish, unlocking new paths to growth with bold ideas that put fresh opportunities on the table. We bring flavor to life, delivering a breadth of ingredient solutions that provide an edge that scales across large businesses and small startups. We are a beautifully diverse team, and we bring together unrivaled expertise that spans specialties, categories, and the globe. We are one company dedicated to doing so much for so many, from our customers and employees to farmers, animals, communities, and the planet. We serve culture. We nourish new ideas. We forward health and wellness. We drive sustainability. We feed the future. By unlocking nature, we unleash boundless potential to enrich life in every facet. We are ADM, unlocking nature, enriching life.
When people save money at LLCU by refinancing their auto loan, you'd be surprised at some of the things they spend their extra money on. What would you do with your savings? Because you will save with LLCU, land of Lincoln Credit Union. Bank on learning more.
All right, welcome back here for the second half as we start off with a flurry of action here in Mount Zion. As we've got Charleston taking on Mount Zion here, 7th grade, 10-7. And ball gets tossed in, knocked away by Stock. And again, we're going to have another flurry. Ball ripped away by Rook. Rips it away, but I think he's going to call a timeout. Looks like the Charleston coach called a timeout, so not a bad job there. Might as well use it to get yourself a possession as Rook steals that ball away and keep on going. And we got the first horn as we start back here in the second half. Talking to the coaches, they're looking to shoot a little bit higher percentage in this second half, hopefully. We had quite a few missed shots in the first half, both teams. As we get the basketball in, Charleston trying to find some space against Bella Rhodes. And that ball's going to be out of bounds. Looks like it's going to go back to Mount Zion. Looks like Mount Zion's got the starters back out there. Maddie Austin, 3 fouls. Bella Rose wasn't quite expecting that pass, was able to get it. Lila Stock there, wide open shot. Rebound, Maddie Austin. She's going to put it back for the wide open rebound layup. And Mount Zion goes up 12-7. Back in the press. They get the ball in. Ashley with the ball, trying to find some space. And she's going to make it almost all the way to the basket before she gets stopped. Bella Rhodes defending her. Gets the ball to Cox, and that ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Mount Zion staying in that man-to-man defense. Ball into Cox. Guarded by Maddie Austin. Ball stolen away. Abby Ethel, she's got a breakaway. Hustling there, and she's going to have a layup. Nice job. She saw Ashley just sprinting down the floor. Ashley doing a nice job of getting back, but Ethel able to just stop and make that layup. And Ethel with another steal. Gets it to Wisher. That's going to be off the front of the rim. Ethel with the rebound. And going to be tied up. Looks like she's going to be tied up by Rook. Good hustle there by Rook. And ball's going to be out of bounds. Ashley's taking it out. Ball into Hines. Hines going on the left side. Getting away all the way to the basket. Stopped by Austin. That's going to be a travel. Very close there, being the 4th foul on Maddie Austin. And Mount Zion's going to be coming back down the floor. Ethel get the ball over to Austin, to Stock. Stock, another shot there right from the top of the key. And another shot back to Cox. And Hines brings the ball up the floor for Mount Zion. Being guarded very tight by Ethel. Gets the ball to Rook. Rook trying to find some space against Wisher. Nothing going there. Now she's stuck. Does get the ball over. Tipped away, goes to Ethel. Ethel looking down the floor, gets it to Austin. Oh, just leads her out too far, and that's going to be a turnover. Ethel saw Austin sprinting down the floor there, was trying to find a good angle to get a basketball to her, and just couldn't quite get it there. And Ethel steals the ball, but she gets it just off the end line. All right, over to Cox. And she's going to go up and down. Does Ashley. That's going to be a turnover, travel call. So Bella Rhodes getting the basketball. Had a good look there before they even ran that out of bounds play. Somebody wide open. Austin gets the ball just short off the rim. She leaned in just a little too hard, and good hustle there by Rook as she knocks the ball away from Ethel. Bella Rhodes gets the ball into Ethel. She gets knocked by Rook. Ethel, long shot, nothing there. Good rebound. Ashley comes up with the rebound. Is going to take it herself as Bella Rhodes steals the ball away. Almost. Good hands there by Rook. Gets the ball to Cox. Cox trying to find some space to get it. Gets it over to Hines. Hines trying to penetrate in. She's going to have a look, but actually looks like she's going to be fouled. And it looks like that foul is going to be on Bella Rhodes as Savannah Byler checks back in the basketball game for Bella Rhodes. Looks like we're also going to see Reese Good coming back in the game for Taylor Rook for Charleston. Charleston basketball under their own basket. Having a hard time, almost a 5-second call, and Stock tips the ball, and then it gets tipped right back to Ashley, and she can't do anything but just catch it while she's out of bounds. So that's going to be a turnover back to Mount Zion. Gets it all the way to Wisher. Wisher gets it to Stock, and Stock just off again. Stock having a hard time converting on those almost layups there. Back the other way is Hines. Getting screen after screen. And ball's going to be back to, and stolen away by Byler. Byler just needs to pick it up. She does, but then she travels. Unfortunately, it's really hard to stop. She had a lot of momentum going that direction, and unfortunately she's not able to do anything but grab the ball, and she had to take that extra step. So the ball goes back to Warrensburg. Mount Zion still in that press, up 14-7. Maddie Austin with the steal. Just off on her shot, right in the hands of Ethel, but she can't quite handle it. Back to Ashley, stolen away. Good hustle play by Wisher. Falls into the bleachers, gets herself back on the floor as it gets in the hands of Hines for Charleston. So Charleston's going back the other direction. Hines doing a nice job just getting herself to the basket for a wide open layup. Can't quite convert, and that's going to be a rebound for Maddie Austin. Out to Ethel. Ethel looking up the floor, gets it to Wisher. Great fundamental work by Wisher. Making the layup, 2 steps. Very well done. Good sequence there for Mount Zion. 16-7 with 1:52 left in the third quarter. And they get right back into their press. Ball gets into Cox. Stopped by Wisher. No place to really go with it. Ethel steals the ball. So many times we've seen that this game. Ethel getting those passing lanes, gets it to Wisher. Back out to Ethel. Ethel for the shot. Rebound Austin. Just missed. Back to Ethel. Gets it to Wisher. Mount Zion getting plenty of opportunities on this possession. And Hines comes up with it, going back the other direction for Charleston. And looks like she's going to travel with the basketball. Got some substitutions here for Charleston. Looks like we've got number 50, Winter Sebring, coming in the basketball game for the first time today. 1:16 left in the third. And good shot bank by Austin. Gets it to Wisher, nothing going there. And what we're seeing so much is what's very common with 7th grade girls, new to the game, new to this situation. They're not really taking their time and making those shots, those close shots. So that's definitely going to be an area of improvement. We've already seen some improvement on that, believe it or not, this season with these Mount Zion girls basketball players. And we're seeing that more and more as the season goes on, but we're still kind of hurrying a little bit. Ball to Ethel. Ethel with the jump shot. Drains it from the outside. Great look. We've had a great second half of the quarter here for Mount Zion. Stolen away by Byler, knocked out of bounds. Charleston continuing to have a difficult time getting that basketball in against this suffocating Mount Zion defense. Just very difficult to get the ball in. And that's going to be a 5-second call. Ball going back to Mount Zion. There's just no place to go for it. Charleston having a hard time going off the screens. And Coach Place wants a full timeout with 48 seconds left in the third. Well, he gets that timeout. We're going to talk about Wilson Garage Doors. Wilson Garage Doors Incorporated, opening new doors for Central Illinois. Services include sales and installation of CHI and Haas overhead doors and LiftMaster and linear garage door openers. Adjusting and replacing torsion and extension springs, yearly maintenance to increase longevity of springs and openers, and installation of entry and storm doors. Wilson Garage Doors Incorporated is fully insured. We take pride in our work and excellent customer service. We have over 55 years of combined overhead door experience. Call or text us at 217-855-6672. Go Braves. We want to thank Wilson Garage Doors for their sponsorship this year of Braves TV. And we want to thank all of our sponsors: ADM and ADMCares, Decatur Dental Care, Kevin Fritzsche of Brinkoetter Realtors, Land of Lincoln Credit Union, Mount Zion Foundation for Quality Education, Peerless Cleaners, Staley Credit Union, the 217 Wiffleball Classic, and Wilson Garage Doors. 48.6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mount Zion basketball under their own basket. Savannah Byler getting ready to take the basketball out. Gets the ball into Austin. Austin looks to penetrate, gets it to Wisher. Wisher doing a nice job getting herself inside, and she scores. That's a much better job of fundamentally just getting in, taking her time. Great job there by Wisher, and that's going to put Mount Zion up 20-7. Ball knocked out of bounds by Wisher. And we've got Izzy Bolyard coming in for Lila Stock. And that ball's going to be knocked away, and Maddie Austin almost comes up with it, and we're going to have a jump ball. Charleston keeps getting themselves in these situations where they're taking the basketball out, where they're all so close to each other, and Mount Zion is right on top of them. There's just not many places for it to go, as we've got Haley Hahn set to check in the game as Coach Place gets some girls some rest here. Maddie Austin coming out of the game. Cameron Ashley with the basketball. Same situation. Charleston needs to find some girls to screen as Haley Hahn knocks that basketball away from Winter Sebring. Ellie Jenkins in the basketball game. She's coming in for Evelyn Ethel. And wide open layup. A little bit of confusion there, and so Hines dribbles right down there for a layup. Nice job. Ellie Jenkins with the basketball. Gets the ball over to Byler almost. Jenkins with the basketball back. Got to get that ball up a little bit higher. She tries to get into Bolyard. Byler grabs the ball. Tries to heave up a shot, thinking she had a little bit less time than she actually did, but not too bad. A good quarter for Mount Zion as they come out, have a big scoring third quarter, playing that stifling defense, doing a nice job of getting the basketball in the bucket there. They've had some really good looks, some good possessions. That they did a really nice job of moving the basketball around to each other. Let's take a second to talk about Land of Lincoln Credit Union, who's a locally owned financial institution with nearly 75 years of service to Central Illinois. LLCU staff is dedicated to helping the community by providing sound financial education and quality banking products and services. Become a member today by simply living or working in one of the 27 Illinois counties LLCU serves. Visit llcu.org to learn more. LLCU is federally insured by the NCUA. Land of Lincoln Credit Union, bank on learning more. 6 minutes left here in this 7th grade basketball game. Mount Zion with a commanding 20-9 lead, as we've got Izzy Bolyard, Haley Hahn, Bella Rhodes, Evelyn Ethel, and Maddie Austin back on the floor for Mount Zion. Ball to Maddie Austin, gets it immediately into Haley Hahn, who looks for cutting Izzy Bolyard. She's not cutting though, so ends up dribbling the ball off a foot of a Charleston defender, and it's going to be a ball out of bounds. Ball to Izzy Bolyard. She shoots. She scores. Izzy Bolyard. Nice job draining that shot there from the top of the key. I'm sorry, top of the free throw line area. And long pass to Hines. Ethel's got her work cut out for her to catch up. She does, and that's going to be a foul against Evelyn Ethel. Charleston must have had a little conversation about when you've got so many of these Mount Zion players below the free throw line here against the press, the best way to beat that is to throw it deep and outrun them, and that's exactly what Hines did there, and so she's going to get herself a couple of free throws. And she drains the first one, making it a 22-10 game. And just off on the second one. That rebounds almost Bella Rhodes, gets it to Maddie Austin. Haley Hahn just waiting at the other end. She's going to be just off on the layup. Izzy Bulliard with the rebound, gets it out to Bella Rhodes. Just off the back of the irons, Bella Rhodes. Evelyn Ethels, she's off. And that ball is going to be a jump ball. A few bodies hit the floor. Mount Zion just not able to convert on the 3 or 4 opportunities they had. And Coach Place calls the press off. And so Hines brings the basketball down the floor. Mount Zion still in man-to-man. Hahn defending against Rook. And that ball's going to be out of bounds as Rook trips up a little bit. Hits the floor, and we're going to be back going the other way. 5 minutes left in the game. Ethel over to Rhodes. And Rhodes trying to step, but I think she's fouled there. Looks like that foul is going to go against Zuniga. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That looks like it's against Rook. I'm on the other side, so I read those numbers backwards. Ethel with the basketball, looking to penetrate. Gets it out to Austin. Austin for 3 from the outside, just off the iron. Rebounded by Rook. Rook bringing the basketball down the floor, actually gets it up to Hines. Hines being defended by Ethel. And Ethel steals it away, but then kicks it off into the chairs, and that ball's going to be back to Charleston. So Charleston basketball. Ball into Ashley, trying to find some space. Gets it out to Cox. Nothing going. Cox for a shot. Looks like it's tipped. Rebound Ethel. Ethel looking up the floor. And she stops and pops and drains the shot. Nice job there by Evelyn Ethel getting her feet set. Hitting the shot. A little bit more of a line drive, but it's in. It counts. It's 24-10 Mount Zion with about 4 minutes left in the game. From the outside, long three-point play by Hines. Nothing going on that one. Rebounded by Charleston. Rook working against Haley Hahn. Stolen by Haley Hahn. Kicked back away by Rook, and that ball is going to be Mount Zion's basketball. Looks like we're going to have Sophie Mason and Ellie Jenkins back in the basketball game for Mount Zion, replacing Ethel and Bella Rhodes. Sophie Mason's going to take the basketball out. Gets it in Ellie Jenkins. Maddie Austin for 3 from the outside, just long, and that ball is going to be, he says it's off of Cox, as Cox and Bulliard were both there working. We're going to have Zuniga back in the basketball game for Charleston. We're also going to have Sebring. Winter Sebring's coming back in the game as Hines steps out of the game and Cox steps out of the game. Sophie Mason looking to get the basketball in. Gets it back to Maddie Austin. Maddie Austin, wide open three-point shot. Just long on that one, too. Izzy Bulliard just on the line as she tips the ball back in. And that ball's going to go back to Charleston. So Ashley looking to work against Ellie Jenkins. And she's going to be over and back. Ellie Jenkins kind of jumped at her a little bit. And another substitution for Mount Zion. Looks like we're going to have Grace Brown in the basketball game. And she's coming in for Maddie Austin as Coach Place works some of those other players in the basketball game at this time. Ellie Jenkins gets the ball to Bulliard. Bulliard shot from the top, just off. And so 3:28 left in the basketball game. Coach Place is going to call a timeout. And during that time, I want to talk about Peerless Cleaning and Restoration Services, who's the local cleaning experts you can trust. That's why since 1945, Peerless has been serving Central Illinois homes and businesses with pride. Whether it's a simple and quick carpet cleaning, air duct cleaning, dry cleaning, or emergency water damage and fire restoration, Peerless is always there for you. Thank you to Peerless Cleaners for being a sponsor of Braves TV this year. And thank you for all of you who are watching Braves TV tonight as we bring you Mount Zion Junior High girls basketball as we slowly work our way into the winter sports here in Mount Zion. We still got football this weekend. We are not bringing you that broadcast, but there is a broadcast by the Paris radio station that we're going to share the link for on our Facebook and Twitter pages, so hopefully you'll keep an eye on that. As Charleston's trying to work against Mount Zion. Looks like that ball is going to be stolen away. And out ahead to Boyard. Boyard's going to stop and pop around the free throw line off. Get her own rebound, almost. Ellie Jenkins with the rebound. Gets it back to Boyard. Boyard out to Mason. Back to Brown. Brown gets it to Jenkins. Over to Haley Hahn. Haley Hahn penetrates in. Just off on the layup, just off the rim. Mount Zion continuing to battle for rebounds in there. Rook trying to find some space. Zuniga penetrating. Ball stolen away by Ellie Jenkins. Here comes Jenkins back the other direction. Looking inside to Boyard. Oh, just a little high for Boyard. She still gets the ball. Haley Hahn from the outside, just off. And that Boyard works in there to get a rebound, gets it back out to Hahn. Hahn over to Jenkins. Jenkins steps in, gets it to Boyard. And she's just off on the layup, and that ball is going to be back towards Charleston. Here comes Rook, back the other direction. Rook trying to find some space, working against Hahn. Gets to the basket, nothing going.
I can hear everything you're saying. Okay, can you guys move over?
Down the floor, it's Sophie Mason going for a layup. And she's just off. Rebound Boyard. She's off again, gets her own rebound, just off again. Fighting for those extra points. Ball tipped into the hands from behind by Boyard, gets it to Jenkins. She looks down the floor to Sophie Mason. Mason with the shot, just off. Gets it back to Hahn. She gets it into Brown. Shot from the outside, Jenkins hits it, drains it, and we're gonna get a quick timeout, get some more players in the game. Ellie Jenkins drains the shot. Lots of opportunities there for Mount Zion. And we're gonna go back the other direction with Charleston. 1 minute left in the basketball game. Here comes Kane. I'm sorry, this is Hines. And looks like that's going to be Mount Zion basketball. We got 1 minute left here in the 7th grade game. Back going the other direction. Here's Ellie Jenkins. And we've got Lucy Kane in the basketball game for Mount Zion. Grace Brown in the basketball game. Sophie Mason. We've also got Adrian Parker in the basketball game. Gets it to Jenkins. Jenkins finds a little shake and bake action at the top. Gets it over to Brown. Gets it out to Lucy Kane. Lucy Kane for the shot. She drains it. Big shot by Lucy Kane. That's an exciting moment. 35 seconds left. 28-10 Mount Zion. Looking to finish out this basketball game. Hines coming the other way. Gets a screen from Zuniga. And just going to lose that ball. Almost looks like it was tipped out of bounds by a Mount Zion player. And here we come back the other direction. Ball gets inbounds. Hines just off. Rebound. Cox gets the ball. That's going to be off Ellie Jenkins for the rebound. Ellie Jenkins gets it up to Sophie Mason. Shot by Sophie Mason, just off. Battle for the ball. Grace Brown battling with Hines. 8.8 seconds left. Going to be Mount Zion basketball. Sophie Mason gets the ball into Jenkins. Trying to find some space, gets it back to Sophie Mason. Almost trapped Adrian Parker. Tries to shoot, nothing going. And that's going to be the first game of this series tonight. Seventh graders defeat Charleston 28-10. Exciting basketball game, particularly exciting second half as the girls worked and started making some shots there. So we're going to come back for the second game of the evening, the 8th grade game here, in just about 10 minutes. We'll see you then.
In an ever-evolving world, we face nutritional challenges that are more dynamic and multifaceted than ever. Challenges that require solutions to make the promise of nutrition accessible and enjoyable to billions of people in millions of different ways. Challenges that require game-changing innovation, matched with tried and tested know-how. Challenges that demand reaching across continents and cultures. Challenges that call for ingredients from nature that enrich the lives of people and the animals they care for. Challenges that require creativity, flexibility, and foresight. These are the challenges ADM is made for. We are multifaceted and always advancing, full of insight, ingenuity, and possibilities that span the globe. We empower food's journey through every stage of the nutrition supply chain, from the harvest to homes around the world, and from the seed of an idea to full formula solutions that anticipate emerging demands. We connect the dots between nature and nourish, unlocking new paths to growth with bold ideas that put fresh opportunities on the table. We bring flavor to life, delivering a breadth of ingredient solutions that provide an edge that scales across large businesses and small startups. We are a beautifully diverse team, and we bring together unrivaled expertise that spans specialties, categories, and the globe. We are one company dedicated to doing so much for so many, from our customers and employees to farmers, animals, communities, and the planet. We serve culture. We nourish new ideas. We forward health and wellness. We drive sustainability. We feed the future. By unlocking nature, we unleash boundless potential to enrich life in every facet. We are ADM, unlocking nature, enriching life.
Decatur Dental Care, located at 3737 East US Route 36, provides general dentistry for the whole family. The dentists, including Dr. Kelly Clark, Dr. Melissa Burnett, Dr. Charles Stone, and Dr. Brittany Keck-Flory, are currently accepting new patients. Call 217-423-2400 or visit the website at decaturdentalcare.com to schedule an appointment. From all the staff at Decatur Dental Care, go Brave!
Save money at LLCU by refinancing their auto loan, you'd be surprised at some of the things they spend their extra money on. What would you do with your savings? Because you will save with LLCU. Land of Lincoln Credit Union. Bank on learning more.
Wilson Garage Doors Incorporated, opening new doors for Central Illinois. Services include sales and installation of CHI and Haas overhead doors and LiftMaster and linear garage door openers, adjusting or replacing torsion and extension springs, yearly maintenance to increase longevity of springs and openers, and installation of entry and storm doors. Wilson Garage Doors Incorporated is fully insured. We take pride in our work and excellent customer service. We have over 55 years of combined overhead door experience. Call or text us at 217-855-6670.
Cooperation. And now, for the Knights from Charleston. Starting number 1, Lucy Fritzsche. Number 10, Maggie Ingham. Number 14, Ellie Swise. Number 22, Lacey Bass. And number 33,
All right, welcome to the 8th grade basketball game here, Mount Zion against Charleston. And we start with Fink getting the ball over to Horn, gets the ball inside to Angela McCoy, just misses on the layup, gets her own rebound, goes right back up, 2 points, Angela McCoy. And then a steal by Angela McCoy. She looks to get the ball in, gets it into Chloe Williams, and that's going to be a foul. Looks like that foul's going to be against 14 for Charleston. And it's going to be a shot in by Fink. Mount Zion in that stifling zone defense, that press right away gets a turnover as Chloe Williams gets it knocked away. Gets it out to Addie Rotz, over to Horn, gets it right away in Angela McCoy, who's got another layup. And back to the press as Addie Rotz steals the ball away. Gets it to Ella Fink, back out to Addie Rotz, tries to get it into Angela McCoy right away, and that ball's going to be knocked away by Ingram. And Ella Fink's going to take the basketball out. Gets it over in the corner to Horn, back to Fink. Ball reversed right back to Horn, gets it inside to Chloe Williams. She's short on the layup, gets her own rebound, and not short that second time. Mount Zion quickly gets 8 points here in the first minute and 10 seconds, and Horn steals the ball. Misses the layup back to Angela McCoy, who puts it in with her left hand. Mount Zion up 10-0 very quickly. Charleston not quite yet getting the ball over half court as there's a traveling call as that ball gets tipped. Babs, number 22. And we've got a couple substitutes already for Charleston as number 2, Paul, comes in the game, as does number, looks like 5. That's going to be Fehrenbacher as Ella Fink takes the ball out for Mount Zion. Gets it into Horn. And shot up, Angela McCoy just misses. Back to Charleston, rebound, having trouble getting the ball out. Finally gets something going, ball up to 22, that's Babs. And that ball's going to be almost stolen away. Babs gets it back in her hand. England trying to penetrate against Addie Rotz, who just takes it from her. Addie Rotz looks up, gets the ball to Ella Fink. Ella Fink's going to just miss the ball out of bounds. And we have a Charleston sub. That's going to be Brown coming in the game for Charleston. And looks like ball's going to be dribbled. That's going to be a loose ball. High pass stolen away by Chloe Williams up to Angela McCoy. Angela McCoy's blocked. Good, nice block there by Charleston. Looks like that was Sweeze. Addie Rotz for 3 from the outside, just going to be a little short. Ball falls into Addie Rotz's hands, over to Fink. Gets it to Addie Rotz. Gets the ball inside to Addie Rotz, out to Angela McCoy. So those two kind of switching spots a little bit. Angela McCoy looks to get her own rebound. Scramble for the ball. Ella Fink's going to come up with it, tries to get it to somebody. That ball's going to be a turnover. Angela McCoy takes it right back again, gets it up to Ella Fink. Lost it, but got it right back. That's going to be a layup as Ella Fink puts it right up there. 14-0 Mount Zion with 3 minutes into the game. And that's going to be a foul against Tess Horn as they look to get the ball into Fehrenbacher. And that ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Mount Zion just asserting their defensive dominance right now as Charleston barely getting the ball over half court at all this game. Ball stolen away by Tess Horn. Okrzinski coming in back for Charleston, as is England. Mount Zion in that 1-2-2 zone press. Gets the ball right back out. Babs getting the ball. Long pass up to Brown. Another pass, and that's stolen away. Ella Fink penetrating. She gets stopped, loses the ball between her legs, stolen away by Charleston. Back coming the other way is Babs. And Angela McCoy steps up, tries to take the ball away. She's going to be charged for a foul there instead. And that ball is going to hit the line and go out of bounds. 2:24 here left in the first. As Ella Fink takes the basketball out, gets it up to Addie Rotz. Charleston back in the 2-3. Gets the ball to Horn. Back over to Addie Rotz. Gets it back to Horn. Horn for three. Just off the back of the iron. Horn tries to get her own rebound. Battles for it on the floor with Babs. Right away, quick into the out-of-bounds play. Tries to jam it into Williams, not there, but it gets tipped over to Angela McCoy. She misses the first one, gets up for the second one already. So Angela McCoy already with quite a few points here for Mount Zion. Steals it away again, has another easy layup. Charleston gets the ball over half court. Mountain, first time they've actually had a possession where they're running an offense here. Sweeze with the ball, throws it to Angela McCoy. Angela McCoy steals the ball away. Ball comes stolen from behind. Great hustle there by Ingram. Stealing the ball from McCoy as she tries to make that pass over to the other post. Into Chloe Williams. Layup, Chloe Williams. And Mount Zion with a 20-0 lead with 1:30 in the first quarter. Coach Shoemate calling off the Dogs already. Wise decision on his part, getting some girls off the bench. And first shot there for Charleston. As England just a little too long, they get the ball in. Mount Zion slows it down a little bit with Addie Rotz at the top. Gets the ball over to Fink. She's looking into Williams. Williams with the ball. And that's just a little off on that layup, so she's not going to get the points there. And so we've got a couple subs here. Looks like we've got Avery Sommer and Ellie Green coming in for Ella Fink and Chloe Williams. Ball off the foot of Sommer. She's going to end up with it. She's going to have a layup, and she stops. Can't quite get it there as Ellie Green just misses off the backboard. And rebounded there by Myers-Mukes. Babs looking for some room, working against Sommer. Gets it back to Okrasinski. Okrasinski gets the ball, tries to get it inside, but that's going to be tied up. And that's going to be tied up as Fehrenbacher and Ellie Green get tied up. We've got Baker coming in for Charleston as well as Paul. Gets the ball inside, 24. This is Baker. Gets it over to Paul. Okrasinski looking to work against Tess Horn. And Horn gets in a little too tight there. That's going to be a foul against Horn. It's either that or she stepped on the line. 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ball into Myers-Mukes. Shot from the outside is Paul, and rebound by Horn. Addie Rotz with the ball. 12 seconds left. Gets it over to Green. Back to Rotz. 5 seconds left. Ellie Green out to Rotz. Rotz for three. Just off as we end the first quarter. Mount Zion with a 20-0 lead as their stifling defense just suffocates Charleston. Charleston just not able to move the ball at all on offense against the press or really anything else. So, well, we've got a little bit of a break here. We're going to talk about the ALZ 217 Wiffleball Classic. The 217 Wiffleball Classic organization is a local 501c3 that was formed to raise funds to further education, awareness, and research of Alzheimer's disease, both locally and nationally. They're also proud to be able to support their community by providing resources for local families in their time of need. For more information on upcoming events, please visit their webpage at 217wbclassic.org. We want to thank that wonderful organization for their support of Braves TV this year, doing so much to help the community and having that awesome wiffle ball event every year. And they've really grown and expanded, and they've got quite a few events that they're doing. They've really reached out, and now they're working with a lot of different organizations to support the local community. We also want to thank all of our sponsors, ADM and ADMCares, Decatur Dental Care, Kevin Fritzsche of Brinkoetter Realtors, Lane of Lincoln Credit Union, Mount Zion Foundation for Quality Education, Peerless Cleaners, Staley Credit Union, that 217 Wiffleball Classic, and Wilson Garage Doors. Thank you all for your support of Braves TV as Avery Sommer gets it back out to Addie Rotz. Nice little shake and bake there. Not quite there. Ellie Green gets the rebound. Back out to Addie Rotz. She drains the shot. Third time's a charm there for Addie Rotz. And Mount Zion up 22-0. Outside, Myers-Mukes. Off the backboard, rebound Ellie Green. Back comes Ella Fink. So we've got Michaela Adams in the basketball game for Mount Zion. Looks like she checked in for Angela McCoy. Over to Ellie Green, good ball movement. Avery Sommer just off on the layup shot. And that's a good rebound by Baker. And looks like we're going to have a blocking foul. And looks like that's against, I believe that looks like it's against Ellie Green. Or Ella Fink, maybe. Couldn't see if he held up a 3 or a 30, but regardless, I doubt either one will be in foul trouble this game. So we're going to move on. Paul throws the ball in, or tries to throw it in. That ball's going to be stolen away into the hands of Sommer. All into Sommer. Layup. Nice there. Pass by Green. Put back by Avery Sommer. And Mount Zion's up 24-0. And that ball's going to be on the line as Mount Zion's going to come away with it. Tess Horns checking in for, looks like Addie Rotz. We're going to see Elena Kernan coming in the basketball game. Looks like she's going to check in for Ella Fink. And Tess Horn with the basketball. Gets it over to Ellie Green. Looking for some space. Ellie Green, nice step, and just going to be blocked from behind. It gets her own rebound. Gets it to Michaela Adams. Out to Kernan. Over to Horn. Horn gets it to Michaela Adams. She gets a step and a shot. Drains it! Michaela Adams. Great shot by Michaela Adams. And back comes Charleston. Nice little move there by Ingram. And shot up, almost in. And back the other way goes Mount Zion. Ellie Green with the basketball in her hands. She's going to put up a quick shot. Michaela Adams, the rebounding machine, comes down with it. Gets it to Tess Horn. Long. Avery Sommer with good position there on the rebound, and that's going to be a tied up jump ball. So we're going to come back the other way as we've got, looks like Brown is checking in for Charleston as Paul has a seat. And Tess Horn guarding up top. And that's unfortunately going to be a travel call. And we're going to go back the other way. Charleston still looking for their first bucket as Green throws the ball into Tess Horn. Ellie Green reverses the ball to Kernan. Gets the ball to Sommer. Pass over to Horn. Michaela Adams, another shot from Michaela Adams. Gets her own rebound, gets the ball blocked. Good block there by England. Back the other way comes England. And Kernan gives chase, and the ball's off of her foot as both Kernan and Ellie Green were hustling, trying to stop England on her fast break. Ball out of bounds to Charleston. Gets the ball into England. England trying to find some space, almost a step through, not quite there. She tries to feed the ball to Brown. And looks like that ball was off a Mount Zion player. As we've got a 26-0 score here, 2:38 in the second. England knows for the basket, goes in, blocked by Tess Horn. Tess Horn says, get it out of here, as England has a beautiful step and shot. Just last second, Horn comes out of nowhere. England with the basketball, goes in for another layup. This time she's fouled. You got to give England credit. She has no fear. She's going into that lane, doing a nice job of just taking it to Mount Zion. And just off on the first free throw is England. Jaden Robinson coming in the game for Mount Zion, replacing Tess Horn. And off on the second free throw, rebound by Sommer. Oh, still looking for it. Green is the one that ends up with it. Gets the ball to Sommer. And looks like we got another sub. Okrasinski coming in for Brown. Babs bringing the basketball up. Looks like they get her on a Myers-Mukes. And Sweeze is going to take it out. Myers-Mukes checks out of the basketball game. England again trying to get a step. Nice little pass over to Fehrenbacher. Just can't quite handle it. Sweet little lefty pass. Sweeze takes the ball out. Long pass. Still perfectly legal. Here comes Okrasinski. Now Charleston's got to get it all the way back. Oh, she wanted to screen. Ball stolen away. Kernan with the basketball slows things down. Gets the ball over to Green. Back to Kernan. Trying to find some space. Gets it to Green. Green looking inside to Sommer. Ball stolen away by England. England with a step. Defended by Kernan. That foul's going to be on Kernan as Kernan was hustling trying to get there. Not quite in time, so that's going to be a foul. A little bit more subbing going on here as we've got Hall coming back in the basketball game, replacing Sweeze. Mount Zion, we've got Sasha Harmon coming in the basketball game. She's replacing, I believe she's replacing Michaela Adams. Also got Ava Bohm coming in the basketball game. She's replacing Sommer. And Bohm right away gets a rebound, gets it over to Kernan. And so now we're back the other direction. Green gets the ball, gets it over to looks like she was getting that, giving over to Harmon. Ball's just out of bounds, so we're walking the other way with Babs. Okrasinski trying to find some space, gets it over to Paul. Back to Okrasinski. Long pass to England. And that's going to end up being stolen away. I believe that was Ava Bohm here that stole that away. And so Harmon's going to toss the ball into Kernan. We've got 1:10 left here, the half. Mount Zion up 26-0. Charleston still trying to find that first bucket, but they're getting real close. Another opportunity here is England. Ball's batted away by Green. Tossed way up the floor. Can't quite handle it as Bohm tries to get there. Not quite. Great job of looking down the floor. And looks like Coach Shoemate wants a timeout. Wants to give his subs opportunity to score here, so wants to talk to them a little bit about some of their strategy. We got a great crowd of spectators here at the Mount Zion Intermediate School gym. Big student section. We've got lots of parents, lots of fans. Braves TV is excited to bring this game to you. 52 seconds left. Ball out of bounds underneath Mount Zion's basket. Green gets the ball. Just looks like it was tipped. Great hustle play. Looks like Paul was the one to knock that out. And ball in. And layup. Oh, just off is Ava Bohm. And the ball back in. Jaden Robinson with the score. On the rebound, 37 seconds left in the half. England with the ball. Nice little step through, and she's going to be fouled. She's going to have 2 shots. Hopefully get Charleston on the board before the end of this half. And she makes the first one. Charleston's on the board. And just off the back of the iron, Jaden Robinson goes after the rebound. Kernan comes up with it. Kernan looking up the floor, trying to find some space. Gets the ball inside to Green. Green with the step through just off on the layup. That's going to be a rebound by Okrasinski. Gets the ball up to England. Back to Okrasinski, back up top. Babs gets it over to Paul, back inside to England. Nice little wraparound pass there, trying to get the ball to Fehrenbacher. England just can't quite get it to her. England's got some sweet looking passes out there. She just kind of wraps the ball around with her hand. And Kernan shoves down. And I use that word loosely, Babs. I know she didn't mean to shove her down. She just happened to go down. But that's going to be a 1-and-1. So an opportunity for Babs here to get some free throws. A 6.3 left in the first half. Just off the back iron. Rebound England. Tries to get it up and in. It's going to be off, 1 second left, and that's going to be the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Mount Zion up 28-1 against Charleston here in the 8th grade basketball game. We're going to take a break for halftime, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
In an ever-evolving world, we face nutritional challenges that are more dynamic and multifaceted than ever. Challenges that require solutions to make the promise of nutrition accessible and enjoyable to billions of people in millions of different ways. Challenges that require game-changing innovation, matched with tried and tested know-how. Challenges that demand reaching across continents and cultures. Challenges that call for ingredients from nature that enrich the lives of people and the animals they care for. Challenges that require creativity, flexibility, and foresight. These are the challenges ADM is made for. We are multifaceted and always advancing, full of insight, ingenuity, and possibilities that span the globe. We empower food's journey through every stage of the nutrition supply chain, from the harvest to homes around the world, and from the seed of an idea to full formula solutions that anticipate emerging demands. We connect the dots between nature and nourish, unlocking new paths to growth with bold ideas that put fresh opportunities on the table. We bring flavor to life, delivering a breadth of ingredient solutions that provide an edge that scales across large businesses and small startups. We are a beautifully diverse team, and we bring together unrivaled expertise that spans specialties, categories, and the globe. We are one company dedicated to doing so much for so many, from our customers and employees to farmers, animals, communities, and the planet. We serve culture. We nourish new ideas. We forward health and wellness. We drive sustainability. We feed the future. By unlocking nature, we unleash boundless potential to enrich life in every facet. We are ADM, unlocking nature, enriching life.
Decatur Dental Care, located at 3737 East US Route 36, provides general dentistry for the whole family. The dentists, including Dr. Kelly Clark, Dr. Melissa Burnett, Dr. Charles Stone, and Dr. Brittany Keck-Flory, are currently accepting new patients. Call 217-423-2400 or visit the website at decaturdentalcare.com to schedule an appointment. From all the staff at Decatur Dental Care, go Braves! Garage Doors Incorporated, opening new doors for Central Illinois. Services include sales and installation of CHI and Haas overhead doors and lift mount
half of the Mount Zion versus Charleston 8th grade basketball game. Looks like Mackenzie Robinson's going to be out there starting the second half for Mount Zion with the rest of the starters, as Angela McCoy's going to start the second half on the bench. Looks like for Charleston we've got Ostrazinski, Englam, Myers-Mukes. And let's see who else we've got out there. Fehrenbacher is also out there along with Swees. And right away we get a shot. Myers-Mukes trying to come down with the rebound and nothing going there. So the ball's going to be back to Mount Zion. Would not expect to see these Mount Zion starters on the floor for very long. Probably just trying to get them a little bit more playing time and go back to the bench if I'm Mount Zion. Ball into Mackenzie Robinson and just off. Chloe Williams just off. And back we go the other way. Okrzinski calling out the offense. Gets a screen from Swees. Gets the ball to Swees, but that ball's tipped away to Mackenzie Robinson. And Mount Zion comes back the other way as Addie Rotz looking for some space against Myers-Mukes. Gets the ball inside to Mackenzie Robinson. And she can't quite get anything up. Ball out of bounds. Gets a screen, Mackenzie Robinson, and she gets the lay in. Mackenzie Robinson gets the bucket. And that gives Mount Zion a 30-1 lead early in the second half as Ella Fink steals the ball away. Going to be contested by Ingham. Good defense there by Ingham, good hustle as Mackenzie Robinson goes back up. Fink goes back up. And Horn goes back up, and Mount Zion still comes away without a bucket there as Ingham brings the ball back for Charleston. Back to Myers-Mukes at the top. She's going to shoot it for three. Banks it in. 3-point Myers-Mukes for Charleston, 30-4. And we've got some more subs for Mount Zion. Angela McCoy, Avery Summer, and Ellie Green set to check in for Mount Zion as she catches Williams cutting through. She's going to be fouled by Ingham as all those subs come in. We get a fresh group for everybody. Also coming in for Mount Zion, looks like got a few more folks here. Tammy Cuter's coming in. And Angela McCoy catches, misses again. And that's going to be a rebound for Baker. And we're going back the other way as Okrzinski is working against Cuters. All out type, Okrzinski. She drains the three. 2 threes in a row for Charleston. Getting some fire, some excitement there out of the Charleston side. As Ellie Green works it over to Tammy Cuters. Back to Summer. And she's going to penetrate in for a layup. Oh, just off the back iron. Baker with the rebound. Gets it off to Okrzinski. Back to Baker. And we got a double dribble turnover, so we're going back the other way. Ellie Green looks to get it in. Angela McCoy tied up, and that ball's going back to Charleston as McCoy's not quite able to bring it down, and I believe that was Ingham that got a hand on it. And Okrzinski going back the other way. Penetration by Baker. Gets it back out to Brown. Across the court. Paul. Back to Okrzinski. Avery Summer in the mix up there trying to get it. She grabs it, the steal. Tries to get it back. Oh, just off. Okrzinski with the steal. It's the ball inside to Brown. And we're going to have a shot by Swees. Long pass to Paul. Going to have a shot by Swees. That's going to be just off, and we're going to go back the other direction. Angela McCoy, the basketball, looking up the floor. Tries to get it to Michaela Adams, just a little too strong. And we're going to have a sub. Ingham's coming in for Charleston, replacing Okrzinski. Baker coming back to take the basketball. Going to have a couple more subs too. Myers-Mukes checking back in the game. Fehrenbacher checking back in the game. Looks like Brown's going to come out, as is Baker. And England's going to bring the ball up with 28 seconds left in the third. Long shot by Sweeze, and that's going to be out of bounds without hitting iron, I believe. So we're going back the other way. As Charleston getting a little fire, they're going to press. And they almost create a turnover, and they do create a turnover out of that press. And the clock ends up running there, and we are at the end of the third quarter. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back for the last 6 minutes of the game. And here we come for the conclusion of our evening here, the fourth quarter. Mount Zion against Charleston, 8th grade basketball game. Mount Zion running away with this one, 30-7, but we did have some excitement from Charleston. 2 threes in the third quarter there as Ellie Green gets knocked by Ingram, sorry. Right away, with the out-of-bounds play, I believe Coach Shoemate's trying to draw a play up and get somebody a bucket. So he's going to take a minute here and talk that over as they do the quick timeout. So hopefully we'll get somebody a bucket here for Mount Zion, somebody deserving. As we want to thank our sponsors one last time here, Braves TV, ADM and ADMCares, Decatur Dental Care, Kevin Fritzsche of Brinkoetter Realtors, Land O'Lincoln Credit Union, Mount Zion Foundation for Quality Education, Peerless Cleaners, Staley Credit Union, the 217 Wiffleball Classic, and Wilson Garage Doors. Again, I want to thank all of those sponsors of Braves TV. I want to thank all of you for watching and tuning in tonight for the girls basketball game. Ball into Cuters, and it's just off the front of the iron. So close. It was pretty clear there that Coach Shoemate was trying to get Cuters a basket. Unfortunately, doesn't get there. Hopefully that won't be her last opportunity of the evening. Ingram trying to find some space, being guarded by Green. Angela McCoy with the steal. Ball tipped away. Gets it to Avery Summer. Gets it into Adams, and gets it to Cuters just off the iron. Cuters with the rebound again. It's going to go behind the basket, and it's going to go the other direction. Babs checking in for Charleston. She's going to bring the ball up the floor. Going to see a wide open lane, and just going to be off on her shot there. A little confusion for Mount Zion. Green looking for some space to work. Ball to Angela McCoy. Brings it back out. Ellie Green. And the ball's stolen away. Charleston going back the other direction. Myers-Mukes with the shot. Just off the iron. Gets the rebound. Shot from the outside. Drained. Fehrenbacher. Nice shot. And we're going to have a quick timeout. Move some folks around. Looks like we've got Ava Bohm back in the game. We've got Sasha Harmon, Kenzie Robinson, Jaden Robinson, and Tammy Cuters in the game right now for Mount Zion. Long pass to Jaden Robinson. Robinson trying to get the ball somewhere, gets it over to Sasha Harmon. Harmon trying to find some space, goes up. Oh, Gets it to Bohm. And that ball stolen away by Charleston, going back the other direction. Just off the iron, rebound. And put back up. Jaden Robinson with the rebound. Gets it up to Harmon. Myers-Mukes from behind. Cuters with the ball up top. Gets it back to Harmon. Harmon trying to find some space on the inside. Gets it back to Cuters. Cuters looking for some space. Back to Harmon. And ball against Myers-Mukes' legs. Myers-Mukes with the steal. And Charleston's going to slow it down a little bit after that feverish basket. Long shot from the outside is Babs. It's a rebound by Ava Bohm. Long pass stolen by Ingram. Ingram's going to go up and just off the iron, so she's going to shoot 2. Currently have a running clock in this situation, so things still moving. Ingram at the line. Shooting 2. Drains the first one. That puts Charleston in double digits for the night. Lukerzinski in for Myers-Mukes. Looks like Paul's back in the game as well. And Jaden Robinson with the rebound. Gets it out to Elena Kernan. Kernan looking down the floor. And ball stolen away by Ingram. Ingram staying very aggressive out there in this fourth quarter. And that's going to be a travel. Took a couple too many steps there. Ball stolen away by Charleston. Ingram comes up with it. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. Minute left here in the game. Turning back out. Cuters back in the game. Shot from the outside, almost in and out. Kenzie Robinson with the rebound, and she steps on the end line. 20 seconds left, running clock. Ball in quickly. Babs with it, up and down. Kernan gets the ball up to Cuters. Cuters with the shot, just off. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank everybody for watching Braves TV tonight as Mount Zion beats. Oh, we've got a timeout. Timeout. Coach Shoemake calls timeout with 1.8 seconds left. He clearly is trying to get a shot off here, get somebody a bucket. So we are briefly holding on here for Braves TV with the 1.8 seconds. So again, we want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for watching Braves TV. Hopefully you'll continue to watch us throughout the year. We've got some more junior high girls basketball action coming up. We got boys junior high starting up pretty soon as well. And then we're going to kick off the high school season in the middle of November. Long pass, and Mackenzie Robinson gets it and dribbles it out. And that's going to do it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great